I'm now going to give you a quick walkthrough of the student experience inside the LabMS. As you can tell, we're in a web browser. The student has access to this course, Circuits 101. I'm going to click inside it. And now I see there's a series of labs, some of which have been started, some of which have not. I'm going to click on this particular lab. And now the first thing we see inside the platform is that there's a series of steps and a navigation bar along the bottom. Each of the steps is labeled. Some of them are accessible. The green one is the one we're on. Some of them are not accessible yet because there's certain prerequisites we need to meet. On the main body of each step is a combination of text, picture, and video content. And here we've got a video that we could start playing. In this case, the content of the video isn't important. It's just important to understand that in the main body here, it's much like traditional learning management systems, the ability to incorporate pictures, video, and text-based content. I'm now going to move to the next step. In step 2, again, there's a little bit more text, but notice now that we've done step 2, we can now move on to step 3. Inside step 3, in addition to text and picture type content, we see here there's some prerequisites listed. To complete this step, you must answer all the assessment questions. So the second aspect of the LabMS platform is the ability to do inline assessment. In this case, the assessment is a table of values. It could just as easily have been authored to be short answer, multiple choice, long answer, and so on. And in this case, when I put values in here, as if I was a student doing my calculations, there's a graph that actually updates in real time. And when the student has finished answering the question, they click Submit, which then stores it inside their sandbox and now gives them access to the next step. So on step 4 now, we see the next feature, which we call just-in-time help. So we're given a little bit more instructions. They're being asked to do something. What it is right now isn't important. But just assume that we're a student that doesn't quite know what to do next. When they click the Just-in-Time Help button, the help tray comes in from the right-hand side. And now that there is some pre-authored content that is available. In this case, it's a video. It could just as easily have been a hyperlink or text or pictures. Now, this Just-in-Time Help has been authored in this case to appear immediately. It could have been set to appear after a certain amount of time. The system knows exactly when this student started step 4, and you can elect as the author to dole out the Just-in-Time Help so that it only appears after a predetermined amount of time. So we've seen instruction content, we've seen inline assessment, we've seen just-in-time help. The fourth aspect is note-taking, and in fact that's a prerequisite of this step. So if I click the Take Notes button, or if I expand the notes tray, I'm immediately presented with the opportunity here to make some observations. And in addition to typing my observations, I can choose to attach pictures, video, files, any other sorts of content. And when I'm on a mobile device, I can actually take a picture or take a video right from this screen and have it be saved in real time. And when that content is saved in real time, there's a date and a timestamp, and it's tagged to step 4 because that's when I took that content. So you fast forward to the end of the student experience. What happens when they're done? They have the ability now to incorporate all of what they've done, which includes not just accessing the just-in-time help, not just taking notes, and not just answering inline assessment questions, but they can generate a lab report now from the lab report screen by selecting which of this content they want to include, as well as, when they see the list of all the steps here, being able to add in observations, conclusions at the end of the lab, and have that all be marked by the instructor electronically against the rubric that was predetermined. For more information on this product, including a free trial, please contact us at the number or email shown here.